So I own a sports club and I receive a lot of queries from the students, parents and the trainers. Now replying to all of these queries manually is very time consuming, and that's why I've created this WhatsApp chatbot such that whenever a query is sent by the parent, the query is resolved according to their requirement. If it is sent by the trainer, the query is resolved according to them. So we are going to test this once whether it is working fine or not. I'm going to open my WhatsApp and I'm going to send a message. If I receive the reply, then this is going to show us the AI agent which I've created using Pabbly Chatflow is working fine. So here I'm going to send this question. Hi, I want to enroll my son for football coaching. What is the process? I've sent this message. Let's wait for the reply now. So here I am going to attach the screen recording of my phone. To enroll your son for football coaching at Active Edge Sports Club, you just need to share a few details for registration. Then registration details required. Batch timing are these. What happens next? If you'd like, your son also takes one free trial session. First, just share his name, age, sports and preferred trial date. So this is the message which I have received. I am going to enter another question here like, now here I'll send another question. Can I register for weekend badminton batches only? I have sent this question. Let's wait for the reply. So here it has sent me this message. Yes, you can register for weekend only badminton batches subject to seat availability. Weekend batch timing are these. To register, please share these details. Share these details here and I'll help you proceed. So this is the message which I have received. I'm going to enter a final question. So here I have sent this message. Can adults join your tennis training programs? And here I have received the reply, no time. Yes, adults can join our lawn tennis training program. We offer coaching for adults 18 to 35 years and the program is available for beginners, intermediate and advanced players. So here I have received the messages you can see. This is how my AI agent is working and replying to all the conversation and all the queries. Now, if you also want to learn how you can create this AI agent for your business, then let's start creating this from the scratch. So here in this video, I'm going to show you how I'm going to create this WhatsApp AI agent which can automate my WhatsApp conversation using Pabbly Chatflow. First, we have to visit Pabbly Chatflow. To visit Pabbly Chatflow, we simply have to write www.pabbly.com/chatflow in the browser, and after browsing the website, we need to sign into our Pabbly Chatflow account. On the top right corner, you can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on the sign in, and if you are a new user, click on the sign up for free, and this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. You can use these 100 tasks and check whether it fits your business or not, and when you feel ready to upgrade, you can use this code SHUYT to get maximum benefits on your Pabbly yearly and lifetime deal. Once you pay for this lifetime deal, you get access to all the features that forever. Here, as I'm an existing user, I'll click on the sign in, and here all Pabbly apps page has opened in front of me, where I have to select this Pabbly Chatflow Access Now, and it will take me towards the app dashboard of Pabbly Chatflow, where I will be able to find my credit allotted, credit consumed, credit remaining and the WhatsApp number added. If you want to learn how you can add your WhatsApp to your Pabbly Chatflow account, simply click on Add WhatsApp number, click on this WhatsApp Connect, which is a preferred method, or you can use this manual token to connect your Pabbly Chatflow to your WhatsApp. If you want to get the step-by-step process, the detailed video is available in the description. You can check that out. Also on the left-hand side, we have very most important features of Pabbly Chatflow. The detailed video is available in the description so that you can check this out. Now we have to create an AI assistant, and on the left-hand side, I have this option of AI assistant. So I'm going to open this. Here I'm landed towards this AI assistant page. You can see the total AI assistant, active AI assistant and the inactive AI assistant. To create a new AI assistant, you simply have to click on this add AI assistant, and let's first name this as Sports Club, and I'm going to simply click on this add AI assistant. So we are on this page from where we are going to start creating this AI assistant. The first one is AI instruction. So in this instruction type, I'm going to select as AI agent. The instructions are automatically added as soon as I've selected the instruction type. You can enhance these instructions according to your requirement. Next, we have this AI configuration. So the first one under this is temperature. Set how the creative AI answers are. 0 means more focused, 1 means more creative. If we go from 0 to 1, the creativity of how this AI is answering will enhance. I'm going to keep it as 0.7. The AI to use will be OpenAI, the model will be GPT-5 mini, and I have already created this API key. I am on the paid account of OpenAI. So I've added my API key and now I need to click on this connect. So please make sure that you click on this connect after adding your API key. OpenAI key saved successfully. Now you have to create your OpenAI's paid account. I am on the paid account of OpenAI. To create a new token, you have to click on this hyperlink and you will be landed towards this page. You have to go towards this create new secret key. You have to give the key name. Let's say the key is test. The project will be default project. The permissions will be all. And then you simply have to click on this create secret key. A new API token will be provided to you, which you need to copy and paste that over here. Now if I scroll down, I have this option of AI assistant settings. If you want to provide the header message and the footer message, you can simply toggle on these buttons and the message will start appearing. I'm going to keep the toggle off. Then we have the stop keyword. So if you want, or if the users do not want to get the replies from the AI agent, they can simply send this message and the AI agent will stop replying. You can add the keyword as this. Let's suppose I'm going to add stop and then I have to enter. In this manner, I have added the stop keyword. Then you can add multiple keywords, stop keywords. Then we have this retry attempt. So when the API is not responding, the AI agent will not be able to respond to the query. When the number of attempts which is given to the AI agent to reply to the query, it is a retry attempt and the valid range is 1 to 10. Then we have this fallback message. So when the API is not responding, the AI agent will not be able to resolve the query and then this fallback message will be sent. You can add a company details or the contact information so that whenever the message is not sent or the query is not resolved, at least your contact details will be sent to the customers. Moving on towards the next part, we have this knowledge source. Now with the help of this knowledge source itself, we guide our AI agent to reply in a particular manner. I'm going to click on this cloud and then I'm going to upload the file by clicking on this open. Now if I open this file which I have created, WhatsApp AI chatbot for sports club registration and support, company information, contact details, about the club, coaching details, training schedule, registration process, free trial session, fee structure, payment methods, matches and tournaments, facilities available, attendance policy, batch transfer policy, refund policy, safety measures. You can see that I have added all the details. I have created a very detailed knowledge base, and using this knowledge base, using these details only, my AI agent was replying to that WhatsApp conversation. So you have to make sure that you create a very detailed knowledge base, provide all the details of your business, product and services, and whenever the query is sent by the customer, using this knowledge base itself, your AI is going to reply. Now after creating this, you have to go towards this file. You have to download this in .txt or .pdf format, and then you have to simply upload that just in the manner I've uploaded like this over here, this particular document. Now if your PDF has images, the limit is up to 10 pages only. It is written over here. Moving on towards the next step, we have this assistant interface. If you want to provide the header name, you can do that. It will start displaying over here. Same goes for this subheading, so I have kept it over here. If you want, you can remove this. Then we have this initial messages. So you can add only 2 initial messages, and using these 2 initial messages, your AI agent is going to send to the user. Then we have this display by powered by Pabbly. I have kept it enabled and I can see this over here. If you want, you can disable and it will be removed from here. Then we have this footer text in the footer link. So in this footer text, I have added the privacy policy. In the footer link, I have added a link to privacy policy. Then we have this user first message where I have entered, I need help, but it is not necessary. Whenever the user sends this particular message, only then my AI agent is going to respond. It is going to respond on any message. The final part is this styling. So if I open this, you can see that I have selected the theme mode as light. You can select it as dark also. Then we have this assistant shape square, rounded square. You can set this according to your choice and preference and it will change over here. Then we have this assistant background color, text color, button color. So you can set this according to your choice and preference. I'm going to keep it as default. Then we have this header profile picture, assistant profile picture and the background picture. You can set these according to your choice and preference just in the manner you have uploaded the knowledge base. Here we are done creating this AI assistant. Now we have to keep this toggle on so as to keep this AI assistant active, and then we have to save this. If we do not save this, all this will be lost. Now you can also embed this AI assistant to your website by clicking on this embed and using this code to your website, and whenever someone clicks on that, they will be redirected towards the conversation. Now moving on towards the next part, we have to learn how we can assign this AI assistant to a particular group, to a particular contact, or to all the contacts. For that, on the left hand side, we have this option of inbox. I'm going to open the inbox in a new tab. So here, this is my chart. I simply have to click on this choose AI assistant. I have to select the AI assistant which I want to assign, and then simply save this to this particular chart. But doing this manually and to particular charts is very time consuming. So what we can do, we can assign this to a particular group or to all the contacts. For that, on the left hand side, we have this option of settings. I'm going to open the inbox settings in a new tab. So here we are on this inbox settings. If I scroll down, I get this option of AI auto reply settings. I have kept it enable AI auto replies on. I have not created any contact list. You can create the contact list and then you can select the contact list and assign the AI assistant to that list. You can add more rules, select another list, select another AI assistant to that list. You can add more rules, select all the contacts and then select another AI assistant to all the contacts. Simply save the rules and you will see the particular AI assistant will be assigned to the particular chart or to the group of contact or to all the contacts. So here we have learned how we can style the AI agent, how we can guide the AI agent, how we can create the knowledge base, how we can assign this AI assistant to a particular chart, to a particular group or to all the contacts. Now if you have any doubts, you can comment down this video below and we will try to resolve it as soon as possible. You can stay tuned to our channel for learning more such interesting WhatsApp chatbots, and before you go, if you plan to upgrade, do not forget to use the code SHUYT to get maximum benefits on your Pabbly yearly and lifetime deal. Thanks for watching. Not only this chatbot, you can create multiple such chatbots with the help of Pabbly Chatflow. Now if you have any questions, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com, and if you have any pricing related issue, then you can visit the website given over here. Also, you can try Pabbly Chatflow for 100% free and create your own WhatsApp chatbot.